Hey Moon Goddess, Ashley, every moon come with another pick a card reading. And this one is, what is the gossip on you? What is the gossip about you? Alright. So we're gonna choose from pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, so we're gonna start off the reading with intuitive messages. This is gossip about you that I didn't pick up on in the cards. This is individual gossip from different people, things of that such that weren't strong enough to reach the cards. Because usually the cards for me just brings up a scenario of what's going on with the main people that are gossiping about you and things of that such, okay? Then we follow through with the tarot cards with the main gossip, backdoor with the message from spirit, okay? If this reading resonates, please like, share, subscribe. Also comment. If it doesn't, still like, share, subscribe. Also comment. Let me go ahead and tell you that some of these piles can be triggering. So if you're not ready to hear certain things, don't, proceed, okay? So all right, see you in your pile. All right, Moon Guiders, I'm letting you know now my children are outside, but I have the window up so you can probably hear them clearly. So please, ignore that and just take the messages as I read them along, okay? I went ahead and did some intuitive messages that came to me. This is gossip that is going around about you from people that you know, people that interact with the people that are gossiping about you, okay? So we have 1, can't keep significant relationships. 2, always living in the past. 3, doing what you like and not taking heed in others' input. 4, always playing victim. 5, karma, both good and bad. 6, doesn't know what they want in life. 7, always imposing your opinion on others and gets mad when they don't take it. 8, wishing upon a star for your ships to sail in, but won't put any effort in going to get it. 9, beautiful. So some people are saying you're beautiful. This is both spiritually, mentally, physically, all of that, okay? 10, courageous. 11, takes many calculated risks. 12, needs to work on self-love and understand that everyone isn't going to hurt you like last time. 13, should seek personal guidance or help instead of tarot readers. 14, you have some sort of addiction. And that's all of the messages that I have that is gossip going around you that I didn't pick up on. Okay, and I'm going to use the tarot cards to backdoor with some other gossip that's going around so you can know the full gist, whether you care or not. Maybe it's just something that, resonates with you, so you already know, okay, such and such said this, so let me see, steer away from them. I already know what it is and, how it goes and things of that such, okay? This is always to help you stay 10 steps ahead of the person that is gossiping about you, what they're gossiping about you, and why they're gossiping about you, okay? So let me pull the other cards. All right, so pile number 1, as you can see, we have the 6 of Pentacles. It seems like people are talking about your abundance that is coming in, your ships that are actually starting to come in. You planted the seeds. They're all starting to come to fruition. They're not fully, here yet. They're still growing on the stem, but they see it coming in the works for you, okay? Whether there's opportunities, they hear people saying your name in small places that they wouldn't even thought that, your name would have reached. Maybe they are high-end people or people that have connections, and they hear those people talking about you, okay? They hear those people saying, hey, should we get such and such the opportunity? Should, such and such has really grown in, in the space that they have been provided, and we see them as an asset to this company. We see them as an asset to our environment in general and things of that such. So they hear your name being spread around. They may have heard you talking about how you were going to put in a job application for this place, how you were going to grow your portfolio so that you can join this club and that club and things of that such, and they hear your names being spoken, and that's one thing they can't deny. They hear the names being spoken, they hear the growth, and they see the growth that's coming for you and has came, okay? Like I said, they see the connections going on here. They see that you are really combining your strengths together in order to get into these spaces. All right, it's like everything that you spoke is now coming into fruition, and they see it. They see that you have similar connections to them, which they are kind of drawn back by. They're like, okay, it took me years to get here. How is she getting here? She must know somebody. Something's not going on. But it's like, no, I'm working my ass off. I'm doing what I need to do in order to get in this environment that I need to be in. You did not help me, or you may have, left me a breadcrumb, maybe mentioned my name to someone, but didn't see through anything else. And that's fine. That's your prerogative. But for me, I did the hard work. I put the input. I did what the hell I had to do. I made these connections on my own and through others that, generally want to see me do well as I want to see them do well. It's like you are really just flourishing here. You're growing, and you are providing yourself with what others are trying to keep you from or kept you from. It's like you're not going to no longer be an obstacle in my way. Okay, they see the options, they see the opportunities coming to you. Okay, yes, some may be a facade, yes, some may be wishful thinking, but the fact that you have this on your plan board, the fact that you can actually go towards it, whether it will fall through or not, is something that is to be admired by many who have waited years to be given this opportunity, and here you are making it happen, or at least being put on the board with people that were basically chosen. Some people were given at the birthright to have these opportunities, but you is like, I made this shit happen. I wished it, dreamed it, and went after it, and now I'm finally being chosen. Okay, yes, I still have to wait a little bit of time, but it doesn't matter. It's the fact that I'm up here. Okay, it's the fact that I'm in the same circle as the circle you tried to keep me from. I'm getting my justice. I'm reaping my rewards. I'm doing what I have to do. And if it's, sacrificing partying, sacrificing certain friends that really weren't your friends, sacrificing things that, wasn't meant for me in the first place, but I wanted, then that's what I'm going to have to do. The tower that they tried to put forth for you ended up backfiring, and the beginning that they didn't want you to have is the beginning that you now have. So they have to sit back and they have to watch you boss up, power up. You found your self-love, you found your self-worth, you found your calling, you found your purpose in your lifetime. For right now, you found it, and you're going after it with a vengeance, not to just be throwing it in people's face and stunning and stuff. It's because you know that it was owed to you, destined to you, what you were supposed to have in the beginning, but people want to stop you because their own selfish, malicious reasons, and now you have it. Okay, came up out the trenches. Okay, came up out the darkness, and you became the butterfly that no one thought you could become. They thought you would be stuck and down and out in this dark field of nothing, of despair. And look at you now, something to awe at, something to admire, something to be inspired by or from, And it came from so much heartache, so much despair, so much backstabbing, lies, malicious doings that was going on behind the scenes that some you're aware of and some you are not. Look at the greatness you have achieved and you are achieving. All of your things are coming to fruition. They're telling you to keep hope alive, keep going with the faith, keep putting in the hard work, and look how far you have come. Don't ever go halfway and then look back and be like, oh, I should just throw in the towel now. It's too much. You made it too far to turn back. You know the ending of that road, but you don't know the ending of this road. So just keep going down that path. I see victories. I see connections. I see relationships, that you can hold on to for a while, a long period of time. I see growth. I see prosperity. I see financial growth. I see different things that you prayed for coming to fruition. I see the clarity of it all. I see, I do see some, fights here and there, competitive actions going on, people trying to put down what it is that you work so hard to accomplish. I do see a lot of that, and that kind of comes with the territory. As you climb the ladder and you get to top, a lot of haters are going to come and try to bring you down, pull you down to their level or even lower. So make sure you understand which relationships are genuine and which relationships are there just to develop their own and push you down so that they can take your spot or even go further than you. Okay, it's okay to help someone up, but when they're trying to bring you down in order to go up, you need to let that go. I see great times. I see fun times. I see vacations. I see paid vacations. I see people coming into your life that have genuine growth and love for you, and really want to see you aspire to be what it is that you are destined to be, or at least want to be. I see a lot of great times. I see a lot of goals being met. I see a lot of wishful thinking, okay? I do see some alone periods of times. You will feel alone. You will feel like some people are just out to get you. You will feel that comes with the territory of growth. Okay, climbing up the ladder, they always say it's lonely at the top and crowded at the bottom. I'd rather be lonely with the people that love me at the top than down and out with the crabs in the barrel trying to pull me down, and we all in the same space and none of us are climbing to the top or climbing out to safety, because we're all with the same mind frame, okay? You need to make sure you are taking your breaks in vacations and things of that such. When spirits say break, break. When spirits say sleep, sleep. When spirits say rest, rest. Make sure you are taking time out to yourself, taking your vitamins, really nurturing your body. Make sure you're taking your water breaks. And I have to take one right now because my mouth is getting dry. But make sure that you're really, powering yourself up. Make sure you're giving back to you. Make sure that you are loving on yourself. Make sure you are energizing yourself. Make sure you are nurturing yourself. Make sure you are being there for yourself, okay? Because no one's going to be there for you like you. All right? All right, pattern one. So I wanted to end off your reading with a couple of messages. These are my own written, handmade messages. Now, some of these words are going to be spelled incorrectly. Okay, this is not the professional deck. This is my handmade one. Okay, so some of them are going to be spelled incorrectly because I was trying to get the messages out and they were coming back to back to back. Okay, so right now some of you are feeling annoyed and sad. It's time to fix that. No more dwelling in self-pity. No more dwelling in what couldn't change, what should have changed, and why it didn't change. No more doing that, okay? A new environment change is needed. Too many snakes are hiding because of your high grass, okay? Whether this is the grass of you manipulating yourself into believing that they are something that they are not because you want to believe that they are that person or you are in need of that person, okay? Or this can be manipulation of just thinking that everyone has your best interest because you've known them for years and years and years. They're saying that you are being clouded by this judgment and you need to move away from this because it's not helping you at all, okay? Some of you have kids. They're saying your kids matter more. Always remember that. I don't care if it's towards your significant other. If they are under the age of 18, you have to take care of their ass. They come first. They matter first, okay? I don't care what nobody says. Your kids matter first. Matter more. Always remember that, okay? Your family. You need to get around your family. We have the heart here, so this is not the broken heart family type of dynamic. Go towards your mother that loves you. Go towards your father that loves you. Go towards your kids. Go towards your brothers and sisters. Have a fun time. Laugh, gossip, enjoy life. Make sure it's being fulfilled in all realms, not just the career or the environment and things of that such. Make sure you're going towards them, all right? The the gossip that surrounds you is negative. They still stand and smile in your face. The people you saw are it. So if you saw someone as I was reading that message to you, those are the people that they are talking about, okay? Don't lie to yourself because you want to believe the lie over the truth. It's more comfortable to believe, all right? Angels are surrounding you, all right? So just know that your spirit guides are here, okay? Your ancestors are watching over you. They are all here. They are all meant to guide you or want to help guide you, okay? So call on their name, call on them, light your candles, get in the aura or the fixation of let's do this. and watch that shit happen. All right. So pile number one, this is your reading. I hope it resonated. I hope it felt good to hear. I hope it clarified some things as well as brought some confirmations. If it did, please like, share, subscribe, also comment. If it doesn't still, like, share, subscribe, also comment. Thank you. Alright, pile number two, this is your reading for the gossip about you, okay? Now, just like I let pile number one know, my kids are outside, so the window is up, so I can hear them and see them, and so you may hear them and see them as well, and I'm sorry for that, okay? So let's jump into your intuitive messages. We have one, either doesn't take care of their children or don't watch them close enough. 2, very few are saying too childish. 3, others are saying too serious. 4, won't let loose. 5, needs a break. 6, trying to change the past or right a wrong. 7, bad cousin. 8, in love with someone who could never love you back. They could be married, you could be married, or doesn't want to feel the same even if they do. Okay. 9, missing someone. 10, wanting to change. 11, starting to see your ways and how it has put restrictions on your relationships, past and present. 12, trying to change. 13, maturing. 14, finally seeing the lights. 15, great mom. 16, or dad. 16, needs guidance and love. 17, slowly, slug-like, letting go of the past. 18, can't see the flaws of others and that kills you at times. 19, good person, just needs to be around good people. 20, will change others for the better, needs to believe in themselves. 21, you can't punish yourself for something you have already got your ass whooped for. Let go. 22, needs to remember who and what is important, then they can see the lights. So you have a lot of conflicted people talking about you. All right, we're going to go deeper with the tarot, but those were just the messages that came to me that I had to write down before I even pulled any cards. And so I just wanted to relay them. And yes, they are. Some of them are trigger warning. Some of them do hurt. And like I said, with pile number one, if it doesn't resonate, leave it. If it does and it hurts and you know it's true, change it. If you can't, it is what it is, you know. Some things are not habits. Some things are just in us. Some things we were just born with, you know. And you have to understand yourself versus trying to seek validation from someone else in understanding you, okay? Because everybody's not going to understand you, and you shouldn't want to be understood by people who has a means to misunderstanding people in general in the first place, all right? So let's go to your tarot cards of the gossip that's going on about you. Alright, y'all, so what I'm seeing with the Daughter of Wands, I have other cards on the side, alright? It seems like you are trying to change, alright? You're coming up with ways, ideas to implement within this change, alright? They do see that these changes that you are trying to implement will help you grow, but at the same time is kind of taking you a long time to get there. It's like, when is she going to get there, alright? She's told us the changes, or he's told us the changes that they're going to make, that they're going to implement in their lives, and yet we are still in the idea stage. Like, we still have not picked up off ground. We still have not moved forward, and we're kind of ready for this to start taking action. You know, we want to be in this person's life. We want this person to stay in our lives, but we need to see action along with these ideas that they're coming with on how they're going to change and things of that such, okay? It's like wishful thinking at this point. It's like wishing upon a star and it's not coming to fruition. Check out pile number one, at least the intuitive messages, if you don't want to look at the Gossip Tarot, because they have that in there too, all right? It's like they selling us a dream but not following through with it. They got our emotions tied up in this. They got our physical being tied up in this, and yet we don't see anything, okay? They've had a disastrous downfall, and they're telling us how they're going to pick themselves up, rebuild themselves, and bring this back into action and things of that such, and yet we don't see any motion going towards this. We don't see anything popping off when it comes to what they're supposed to be doing or what they're saying. That we're just tired of it, you know. It's like they have a hard time letting go, and we understand that. That's where the stubbornness come in. You know, you could be a Taurus type of person. You know, when you get comfortable in one energy, it's hard for you to want to change it to something else because that's where you're comfortable at. You know, but they're saying that the changes that you are trying to make is what you need to make. The changes that you're trying, I mean, the things that you're trying to keep or be comfortable in does not serve you good, does not serve your family well, does not serve the environment that you're in well at all. Okay, some of them are saying, you know, this intuitively, you may be very strong, empathic, okay, and you may pick up on other people's energies. Maybe they're not going too deep into this, but they see you as a sensitive person. Okay, you've been through a lot, so they understand where your traumatic feelings or mindset comes from. It's because being hurt so many times and having to be guarded and just trying to, you know, keep people that don't mean you well out of the way. But it's like it's not benefiting you in their eyes. It's like you are destroying who is supposed to be there for you and keeping who is not supposed to be there for you, you know? And they see you as this, you know, powerful being. They see that you can, you know, maneuver through this and get through this. You're very strong and wise and intelligent and very powerful. And they're just like, this is what you need to go back towards. This is who you need to come back to become, okay? Some people see you already as this person, and some people seeing you as becoming this person again. You know, either way, they see this in you. They just want you to see it and remember it if you have not, okay? They really want you to really dive deeper into your mental and not just pick up the good ideas that people would want to come back to you around because you're implementing or you're saying that, you know, oh, I'm going to change for the better. Oh, I'm going to do this. Oh, I'm going to do that. They're saying, no, you need to do it now. You've been saying this for a while, and they want to see action. They need to see action, and that's just it. It's like, you know, they understand the side that you've been hurt. And you got your, you know, the people that hurt you, they seemingly got their karma. At least that's what it looks like. And they're like, now it's time for you to get over whatever has happened to you. Now some of them understand, like if you've been sexually assaulted or, and I'm sorry, this is triggering, and you've been, you know, molested or something happened to your kids, they understand that you can't just get past that. You know, so a lot of them, if you have dealt with that, you're dealing with that, they're not saying just get past that. They're saying you need to seek more guidance. They want you to reach out to a therapist, you know, someone who can actually guide you through this process instead of self-healing or trying to figure things out on your own, because they're saying although the ideas sound well, you're not putting forward to actually changing. They still see the same thing. So they're like, it's not helping self-medicating. They're like, actually go to a therapist and help yourself learn to actually heal from what it is that you went through. I'm sorry about that. My kids just straight yelled through the video. But like I said in the beginning, they outside, inside, everything. But anyway, so they just really want you to seek help and guidance from an actual professional. If you are that deeply traumatized through something that happened to you that you can't just get over. Otherwise, with this stuff like people backstabbing you and doing messed up things, they're just basically like, that's just life. It's time for you to get over it. Now, that's something that you can get over on your own. And they're like, now it's time for you to actually move past this. If it's been months to years, they're like, it's time to let go. Even if they're the ones that's talking, that did it, you know, that's usually people that tell you to get over the stuff so quickly is the ones who did it. Because they can't fathom looking at your face knowing that they did something. It makes them feel guilty. It makes them feel bad. Make them feel horrible and things of that such, okay? People saying that you're stuck and stagnant and not moving along, but they do see, like I said, you have the ideas of what you want to do in order to move along, but they're saying you're allowing the darkness to down your brightness. You won't move forward. And it's like, at some point, you are going to have to be pushed into the fire in order to jump out. And you know, it's basically what they say: when you want somebody to do something, you light a fire in their ass, right? You make shit happen. You gotta force that person to do it because they won't do it on their own, you know. And they're saying that you can do this, but you're choosing to not do it for some odd reason. You're choosing the toxicity, you're choosing the addictions, you're choosing to be the victim, you're choosing to not move forward, and they don't want that. They don't want that for you. They want you to move forward. They want you to let go of the addictions. They want you to let go of the codependency. They want you to let go of the toxicity. They want you to let go of that, because all it's doing is causing internal conflict within yourself, making others not truly want to be around you. Now, this is the gossip. This don't have to be true. It don't have to be true, but this is what a lot of people are saying, okay? But they do see you eventually coming out of this dark phase, this dark in the night. They do eventually see that, and they do eventually see things working in your favor. They do eventually seeing that you're getting on your shit and prospering further. They do see you still having hang-ups in the past, but of course that would be your own memory going back and forth and things of that such. But they saying with the bravery and the courage and the strength to move forward, you can continue to move no matter what was meant to tie you down and hold you down. You don't have to hold on to that devil that's trying to peek through. You don't no longer have to, dive deep into the memories of the loss and the despair. You can rise and be great again. And they want that for you. They want you to win. They want you to move forward. They want you to aspire to be great and actually become great. Make connections again, healthy connections, and listen to the red flags so that you don't continue to fall for the, red flags again. You only go towards the white flags and things of that such. And they want you to build on yourself and continue to build on your environment. Continue to create healthy coping mechanisms with what you have been through, because it has been traumatic. But they're saying you need to move forward regardless, because life doesn't stop. It's just like when your mother dies or your father dies and you realize you still got to pay for the funeral. They're not taking, a sympathy plea. You still got to pay for, your mortgage, or if they had debt, it tends to be passed down to certain people. It's crazy. You still keep going. Life keeps going. And they're saying with this situation, you have to keep going as well. You can't stop. You can't drop the ball. You have to keep going no matter how hard it is or how tough the road may seem. You have to get through this, all right? All right, y'all, so these are my handmade guidance cards that I have. All right, some words are misspelled. I'm sorry. When the messages come, I just write and keep going, okay? So the guidance you give, okay, to have wisdom is a blessing some never experienced. So yes, you've been through something traumatic, but now you have the wisdom and the guidance from that you can help others by telling your story. Sometimes it helps to be able to speak your truth, speak your story from your side, from your point of view, okay? They have counseling groups. They have children that you can speak of that have been through something similar that really can't get up out of it, and you can realize that when you're actually talking to them and realize they're still in the stage that you once left from, and you can help guide them into the stage that you're into now. We may can't guide them past where we are, but we could definitely guide them to the level that we're on if we're past them. It really, really, truly helps, and that's another way of releasing, okay? They're telling you to keep build. As I said in the other one, keep building, baby. You got something within you that's strong that needs to be let out, and they want you to keep doing it. Keep building, okay? You have finally realized the worth of you that has always been there, rooting for you to see it, okay? That energy was always there. Your power was always there. Someone tried to dim your light, but that doesn't mean they put it out, because they can't. It's in you. Only you can put that light out, and only you can light it back up. No matter how many motivational quotes people speak to you, no matter how many inspiring stories people tell you, only you can light it back up, okay? You have a new start, a new beginning that's here and ready for you to take it, okay? But they're saying, I can only lead you to the water. They can't make you drink it, all right? We have another one. I perceive you through the clouded perception, eyes of comfortability. Once again, you're getting too comfortable in the situation that you are in. And yes, it is a nicer place to be in than where you were, but it's not where you're supposed to stay. You need to keep going. It's somewhere else that you're supposed to be, okay? It's somewhere else that you need to go, okay? The memories are no longer the same. Do you feel good when that is said, or bad? You know, sometimes we can turn the memories of what happened into something worse than what it actually was. And sometimes it can be just what it is, a bad situation, that really messed you up. But it doesn't mean you have to stay there. It's a memory for a reason. Allow it to come through, allow you to feel the feelings, and allow you to release it, whether you have to talk it out with a counselor, a tarot reader, a therapist, a trusted friend, God, whoever, your spirit guides, ancestors, whoever you need to speak it to, tell them. A person who truly loves you, care about you, it won't matter if you're telling your story a billion times, even on your deathbed, and you laying there and they half on theirs and you telling your story. It wouldn't even make them feel no type of way, because that's healing you, and they love you enough to continue to hear it. So always know, those are the people you go towards, not the people who tell you, I'm done with hearing your story, I'm done with hearing this, get the fuck over it, move the fuck on. Those are the people you keep out your life, because they don't mean you well. And just like you would love to hear their story a million times just to help them heal, be around people who want to hear your story a million times to help you heal. Okay? I hope this reading resonates. I hope that you got some clarity, a confirmation from this reading. Please leave what doesn't resonate and take what does. If you feel like this reading would help someone that you love, please share it with them. I have timestamps in the description box so you'll be able to jump straight to your pile. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. And if this reading resonates, like, share, subscribe, also comment. If it doesn't still, like, share, subscribe, also comment. Thank you. Alright, pile number 3, this is your reading for the gossip about you. Alright, my kids are in and out of here. I'm just letting you know. They might be loud, they might not. I'm grateful if they're not. If they are, I'm sorry, okay? We're going to get through this. I'm going to jump right into the intuitive messages. Then I'm going to go to the tarot for the rest of the gossip. Backdoor with some messages that you need to hear from Spirit, okay? So we're going to start with number 1. Financially stable. 2. Needs guidance and help. 3. Crazy, delusional, only there for themselves, but they do see it's because you once helped too much. Okay, so they do see that you're only selfish and there for yourself because you once helped too much towards people, all right? 4. Moving forward, even through the pain. 5. Misunderstood. 6. In need of a true friend that will tell you no or the truth when it needs to be heard. 7. People judge you from afar, can't stop it, like the look, and can't help themselves. Okay, they like to look at you for some reason and stare at you, and they can't stop judging you. They don't know why. You can be looking fly and they still judge you. You can look a mess and they still judge you. It's like they just drawn to it. Okay. 8. Snappy dresser. 9. Very articulate. 10. Needs more selfish boundaries when it comes to saying no, or the way you give love to the ones who demand so much from you or your time. 11. Get attached to those who show love too easily. Some would call you naive. We have 13. Red or blue. 14. Needs to leave well enough alone. 15. Kind with stipulations. Okay. 16. Won't easy let go or can't. They keep on bringing that won't let go up. 17. Gets lost in being a victim for too long. Needs to remember to get back up and kill their enemies or walk past them to the front of the line. 18. Wallows in self-pity. We have 19. Should choose greatness over comfortability. 20. Won't set out of their comfort zone long enough to see the greatness they could achieve. Okay, everyone feels you have too much potential for greatness to settle any longer. 21. The one they miss. And 22. The one that walked away. Alright, so let's jump into your cards. All right, so a lot of people feel like you're not forgiving them. Like you are not forgiving anybody. It's like you took names, you kept them written down, and although you're moving forward towards your prosperity, you are no longer allowing anyone back into your circle that once did you wrong or even apologize. But it's like, no, baby, you made your bed, not lie in it. You will no longer be in my life and environment. I forgive you, but you're not forgiven to the point where you can walk back into my life and be able to do whatever you did once again. Okay, it's like you're guarded. You found your light, and now you're guarding people from it. It's like you either gonna see this light from a distance, or you're going to get burned with it if you try to come close to it. Okay, get away from me. You moved the way you moved because you was in a situation you felt you needed to move like that in, and now you're gonna reap what you sowed. That's just that. I'm not gonna be your karma, but your karma for me is going to be I'm walking away from you. Okay. And that's just that. They feel like you can't get out of the past emotionally. You're just stuck there. And it's like you're hurting your own feelings. It's like some of the stuff that you're even thinking about didn't even happen. But because you're stuck there for so long, you're now putting more and more things into the situation that didn't even happen. And you are no longer allowing people into your life based off a delusional fabrication of what actually happened. Like you are exaggerating what truly happened, and it's not fair. Okay, they feel like you're still stuck deep in the past and you won't release yourself from it. So it's like it doesn't matter that your environment improved. It doesn't matter that your money improved. It doesn't matter that your stability, your whatever improved, because everything else is falling at the wayside or is not coming back. Like you don't have the same people that once surrounded you around you to clap their hands at your achieved the greatness and things of that such. They feel like you are stuck in that area. You took a break from everyone and you didn't come back. You just kept moving forward. It's like, fuck it, I'm gonna use that pain that y'all caused me to become great. I'm going to take who deserves to be taken with me, and that's my immediate family, my kids, my mother, my father, my husband, my boyfriend, whatever the case may be, best friend, but that's about it. Fuck it. Forget everyone else. It's like y'all hurt me too bad to the core to where I can't even leave it where it is. You say that I'm acting as a victim or can't leave out of that victim mentality, but why did you choose to move the way that you choose so I would be here? Like I wouldn't have to be here if you didn't move the way you moved. If you kept everything solid and kept everything great, I wouldn't be alone right now. If you had chose me or at least chose to do right by me, I wouldn't be alone, or you wouldn't be feeling alone. You wouldn't be feeling left out. You wouldn't be, feeling like I just tore everything apart, or I won't let you back into my circle and things of that such. You wouldn't be feeling like that. But you chose to move the way you chose. You chose to do me dirty. You felt like that was the move to make, and now that's just where it is. Listen to that song. I'm going to leave it in the description box. It's by Murray, Switch Sides. Like, that whole song describes this situation here. Like, it just keeps playing in my head, like, over and over and over again, okay? But a lot of people feel like you're being very toxic when it comes to this. They feel like you're being very toxic. You're being very cruel. They feel like family is family, so you need to make amends. They feel like we've been friends for so long, so we need to just bring it back. Shit like this happens. It is what it is. Some people feel like you hurt me too, and it's like it reminds me of Moneybagg Yo when he said you slept with her, I slept with her, and we even. What you still mad for? Like, why you still mad? You got me back, I got you back, and now we even. Let's keep moving. We ain't gotta be friends. We just moving along. And then, but the other person mad because yes, we both got each other back, but why are we not friends no more? You don't be friend snakes again. Once you discover they're a snake, you let them slither right past you and move the fuck on, People don't understand that part, though. But a lot of people feel like shit just working in your favor. You're prospering in, this money realm. You're prospering in this new environment that you're in. You're prospering, and they're coming back with the quickness, trying to make amends, trying to bring ideas back on how y'all could put this shit back together, how y'all could make this shit happen. And you like, look here. When you left, my life got great. I got everything. Now you want me to look back at you, because that's where I left you behind me. You want me to look back at you and bring you to this? Like, that doesn't sit well with me. What do I benefit from it? Another snake? I don't get what I'm getting out of this situation. I get nothing. Not a damn thing. You're fighting back with clarity and truth. And they won't even admit to what they have done, even though they know you know they've done it. So it's like, look here. You can't even give me the truth. You can't give me the truth. You're apologizing, but it seems like you either don't know what you're truly apologizing for, or you're apologizing because you know I found out, but you won't ever admit to doing it. Like, you're never saying, I apologize for stabbing you in the back and, having sex with your man behind your back. Like, you never say that. You just say, I'm sorry for what I did. Like, that's just it. No, baby, say everything you did. I need to hear you say every word, every syllable. I need to hear you say the period at the end. I need to hear everything. And they won't do it. They won't do it. And it's like, well, then why are you trying to be back in my life? No, stay out. It's done. It's gone. But people are trying to come in with apologies. They want to come in with apologies, but they feel like you won't accept it. You won't accept it. You're doing too well right now for yourself, and things are moving forward for you. And, and they just feel like you feel there'll just be another obstacle in the way. And so it's no point in going back to what's another obstacle when you can keep moving forward when you already passed those obstacles up. That would be foolish, right? So it just feel like you're moving forward on your greatness, naive to what has happened in the past. When it comes to them, it's like they were never even there. They're just a memory of heartache and heartbreak, things of that such. And now it's just like, no more. I'm moving on. I'm moving forward. And that's just that. My card feel, y'all. I'm prospering. I'm doing better for me. And, I'm going to take the truth into consideration. And it is what it is. But considering how my shit is prospering, is no point. I made the right decision. I made the right judgment call. And that was to move away from you, to leave you alone, walk away from you, leave this heartbreak, lies, betrayal in the past, rely on my intuition on how to keep going. And you got your wish fulfillment. You got your new beginning. You got all this shit. You probably even got a new lover in your life. Lord, see, the messages is coming out so fast now. I'm trying to go fast with it, girl. But yes, it's like I got everything. I got every fucking thing. And even if that's not a new lover, it's probably new friendships, new connections, new suitors coming into your life, new energy, new things of that such, okay? Because you even got the Nine of Pentacles. So if you are single, you feeling good. You great. You financially well. You doing your shit. You own your shit, You changed for the better. It's not your fault that they stayed the same. Thinking that you would come back, thinking that you would reminisce off the past and want to be back in there, heal with them. It's like, no, baby, I had to heal on my own. I had to do this on my own. Now I got a new start. Now I'm creating my own traditions with my own people, with my own family. I powered up, bossed up, and now you still the same. Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself, and hopefully one day you probably do the same. I don't know. I don't care. I'm focused on me. So that's what people are gossiping about. They're gossiping about you taking your energy away from them. You going within, finding your light again. You finding some way to become financially stable. You finding a way to create a new environment for yourself, whether it's within the environment that you were already in or moving to another environment and sprucing up that place. It's like you dealt with all the pain that they have caused you and you transformed it into something great. And they mostly, a lot of them want to be a part of it, or at least know your blueprint so they can do it, whether you stay in their lives or not. Some of them just want the blueprint so that they can do it for themselves. How you manifest all this to happen for you when so many people were trying to down you and bring you down and destroy you. It doesn't make any sense. Kind of leaves them fucked up. All right, so let's go to your messages. Hold on. I got another card. Seems you're making new friends, new connections. Really, you tied in all the pieces: financial gain, growth, and prosperity. Like, it's like you connected all the dots, and they want to know how you did it. How did you create this mountain out of the molehill? How did you do it? They want to know. They want to know. So they're trying to do whatever, however, to get back into this diamond of yours, because they can't get into that inner circle, that blue inner circle. They can't get into that, but they want to at least get into the diamond that you have surrounding that inner circle, so they can get that blueprint at least from afar, trying to inquire how did you do it. But you know this, you know that. High Priestess energy, you know that. Keep your secrets. That's what she's about. All right, let's go to your messages from Spirit. All right, so these are your messages. Spirit is saying that they know you feel annoyed and sad at this time, annoyed at how people did you, sad that certain people aren't in your life anymore, but they're saying it's time to fix that. You are way too blessed to be harping over the past of what should not change. What happened has happened, and it happened for a reason. It happened so that you can be towards your prosperity. It's great that you saw the snakes in the grass when you didn't have anything versus when you did have everything, because what do a person that has nothing to lose help a person that has everything to lose get? Nothing. It help you lose everything, okay? So always remember, be grateful that you saw the snakes before the money came, before the financial gain, the stability, everything came, okay? Remember, you're a jack of all trades. You don't need anyone to help you get anywhere. You have been blessed with all of the resources in order to get it. So act like it. They're saying your family. You need to get around your family. You need to maneuver towards your family again. Be around them, okay? Your significant other comes first, okay? You and him are the head of the household. You and him or her lead, okay? Always remember, okay? God is there for you. If you need something, you need guidance, you need help to get over something, to heal, pray. Pray, okay? Keep building, okay? You have finally realized the worth of you that has always been there rooting for you to see. Your light has always been there, regardless of who tried to dim it, whether it was yourself or someone else. Your light has always been there, and now it's starting to flame higher, okay? They feel like you need to get your shit together. And the reason why they say that is because you're being blessed with opportunities. You're being blessed with challenges to acquire more wisdom. Some people find that as greatness. You're being blessed with money. You're being blessed with ways to get out of situations that you shouldn't have been in the first place. You're being blessed with family, with so much, and you're still harping over the past. They're saying let the past go so we can allow some more shit to come in. It's taking up too much room to worry about what happened in the past and it's not happening right now. It's way too much room being taken up about the past. We need some more room to allow new memories to come in, new fun, greatness to come in, or new prosperity prospects to come in. But we can't let it in if you focus on shit that you need to let go of. All right, taking up too much room. All right, the memories are no longer the same. Do you feel good when that is said, or bad? This card literally came out in all three of the piles, which means at times we could be, it is like the person said, looking at what happened in the past, and because we are starting to get over it, but we are so used to feeling the pain of it, we can add shit to keep that pain alive, even though that pain is supposed to be gone and not even supposed to be there anymore. So make sure you're not doing that. Make sure now when you look at the same memory, you're not even more worked up than you were when it initially happened. Because you might be adding things in there that should not be in there or that didn't happen to make the situation even worse than what it was. All right? Ain't nobody telling you to go back to the person. They're just saying don't create more traumatic memories or images, and then you got to heal from that shit and it didn't even happen. Your ability to change even when placed in the toughest situations, that's something remarkable to awe at, to look at, to gaze at. All right, they want you to wear orange today. If you can't wear it today, wear it tomorrow. Okay, brighten your life up, bright colors. We need bright colors. Okay, all right. So if this reading resonates, like, share, subscribe, also comment. If it doesn't, still like, share, subscribe, also comment. Thank you. Alright, Moon Goddess, pile number 4. This is your reading for the gossip about you. Okay, we're going to jump into the intuitive messages. backdoor with some more gossip with the tarot cards, then the message from Spirit, okay? So we have 1, busy, always on the go. 2, about their money and stability. 3, hard to please but still wants you to try. 4, family oriented, even if they had to create their own family to do it. 5, not nice. 6, can be nice, but a lot of times can be manipulation. 7, does everything for people who don't deserve it and turns nose up to people that do. 8, not nice. 9, loyal to those who are loyal to you. 10, can be wrong a lot, but will defend your stance no matter who drowns in the process of pushing their agenda, okay? So it's like you could be wrong as hell, and the person could be facing some dire consequences, but it don't matter because you're going to push your stance along, and that's just what it is. 11, mean. 12, overindulgent. 13, needs to be friendlier or at least kind to those who doesn't benefit them. 14, troll people when bored. 15, always looking for ways to be right. 16, asking for the truth, feeling you deserve the truth, but believing the lie when you don't like the truth you hear. 17, delusional. 18, needs new friends. 19, needs to respect others' boundaries and be okay with hearing no. 19, be more open to new even if it doesn't benefit you. 20, insecure. And 21, all about their security. Okay, now we're going to jump into the gossip, like the further one gossip, because that was the intuitive gossip. This is the card gossip. Alright, y'all. So as I told pile number 1, pile number 1, 2, and 3, my kids are extremely loud. I'm sorry about that, but I'm trying to get this reading out to y'all, okay? So what people are saying about you is you're licking your wounds, but still climbing to the top. You're still going towards your goals, still trying to achieve your prosperity, still heading towards the top, no matter what was happening, no matter what was half revealed, fully revealed, whatever the case it was. It's like, I still got to do what I got to do, because at the end of the day, I got to take care of my family. I got to take care of myself. I got luxuries that I want to get. I got goals I want to achieve, so I'm still going to do it. I'm going to lick my wounds and still climb to the top, no matter how many branches are standing in my way as obstacles and trying to bring me down. I'm still going to keep climbing, okay? They feel like you chosen the path. You're no longer choosing between two paths. You chosen the path, and the path is to keep moving forward. You chose the path that is going to make you feel emotionally content, okay? You chose the path that you feel like you deserve, that's going to make you feel emotionally fulfilled. You use your intuition to guide, to do this, intuitive guidance. Some people went to a tarot reader. Some people are a tarot reader, so the cards and spirit allowed them to see which path to take. And it's like, even though you don't have the full dire ending of it all, you know that this is different from the other path, and the other path is the one that you already have been down before, and it doesn't, or at least you know it doesn't benefit you as much as this new one. It's like you chose to walk away from people, energies, emotions, feelings of despair. You chose to walk away from all of that shit and just really go towards and take what it is that you know that you deserve, the right path. You seek the clarity, ask for the clarity, and that's what you're going towards. People are saying that you only want to believe in the truth that you want to believe, but truthfully, it's the only truth that resonates with your life. It's not that you want to believe lies. It's just that those lies are the truth. It's just you want to hinder me from what it is that I'm trying to go towards. So you're trying to mask it as a lie. With the Father of Swords, you are cutting through that bullshit. You're cutting through it. Everybody's saying you're going after what benefits you, what makes you happy, what brings you money, what brings you prosperity. Well, how could that be a lie? Because that's what we're supposed to do in life. That's how we survive. You're just mad because I'm not taking you along with me. They're just mad because you're not taking them along with you. And they don't like that. They don't like that you don't believe the bullshit when they spew it to you. And it's like, it's not that you don't believe it. It's just you can't. You've been gifted with so many tools to see through it. You can't just take it for what it is anymore. It's like, no, I see you. That's why you're behind me, because I see you. I'm gonna keep moving forward. I got my cup, my emotions intact. I got my pinnacles, my environment, my stability intact, my security intact, my financial growth intact. I got my prosperity intact. I got my sword to cut through all the bullshit and lies, to articulate that I know that you're bullshit and lying to me, as well as other things. And then my physical being, because I'm going to always prosper and be healthy while I'm doing it. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to take care of my people. I'm going to take care of my environment. I'm going to take care of what I need to take care of. You're just mad because you're not in this circle that I have. You're not in this realm that you would like to be in, because you know how I am. You know who I am. I'm loyal to a fault. I'm loyal to who's loyal to me. I'm great to who is great to me. And if you forgot it while you was going through your survival mode, then that's just what it was. Now I'm going through mine. Let's just let it be, It's like you are seeking out traditions that are traditional to yourself. Going towards your own playbook. I feel like you're writing your own playbook. You're no longer going towards other people's idea of how you should be living your life, or what holidays you need to be celebrating, or what is that, the superstitions you should be going by, or things of that such. It's like, it's no more of y'all dictating what I need to be doing in my life. It's what I choose to do in my life, and that's what I'm going to do. All right. They feel like you're keeping secrets to yourself. Okay. They feel like you're lying to them or to yourself and keeping these secrets intact. They're like, you know the truth. You know you lied to me. You know you did this. You know you do that. And you're like, no, I didn't lie to you. I just don't tell you everything because you don't need to know everything. What would you do if you knew everything that I was doing? You wouldn't be applauding me from the side watching as I grow, because you didn't do it when you did know things. So now that I'm keeping everything in my crystal ball, in my heart space, in my mind space, in my energy space, you mad because I won't reveal it, or I'm only revealing what it is that I want to reveal when I want to reveal it. So what are you mad at? Are you mad that they're secrets, or are you mad that you don't know the secrets, or you don't know what I'm planning to do next, or how I'm doing this, how I'm getting out of the energy of despair without you? It's like you're calling them on their bullshit every step of the way, and they're mad. They're mad that you're calling them on their bullshit. They're mad. Because what does a bullshitter want to get away with? The bullshit. So if you keep cutting through their bullshit, they can't get away with it. So it makes them madder and madder and madder. You're changing and transforming into what it is that you desire to be, what you need to be, and it's not what they want you to be, and they don't like that. You're balancing your hard work with play. You're balancing your growth with understanding why you were stagnant in the first place. So you are giving love and acceptance to who you were while appreciating who you are becoming, okay? You understand that you are missing things. You don't have everything in the pot. You understand that. And yes, you do want more, but you're learning how to be grateful for what you already have, because you weren't here 2-3 years ago. And so you have to be grateful where you are if you want to keep aspiring to become better. Okay? A lot of people are saying that you are very stubborn. You're not letting go of things that you should be letting go of. You're choosing yourself, as we heard in the intuitive messages. You're only doing what is best for you and giving people what it is you feel they deserve from you. You're no longer just giving people everything. You're choosing the cup that you want to choose and spilling the rest, because you don't want to just give to everyone as you used to, because it didn't help you. It didn't benefit you. It benefited them. And when it was their time to grow and they were growing, they didn't help you. They didn't even pour you no water out so you could drink it and grow. They didn't do any of that. They just did what was best for them. And then every time you would ask them for something, you would say, they would say, I would have to think about them first. I would have to think of my family first. I can't focus on you. I got to focus on them. And it's like, dang, you can't even give me $1. Like, like, oh no, it's just like, you ask for little stuff. You didn't even ask for big stuff. It's like, you weren't testing them, but the universe was testing them through you, so that you can see for when you do get your $1 million and they ask you for 100,000, you look back at when they wouldn't even give you $1. You see? So it's funny how the universe works. You know, You probably didn't even need that dollar, but for some reason you find yourself asking them for it, and they had hundreds of dollars, and they told you they couldn't give it to you because they were, saving it for this or trying to do that with it. And even though it wasn't a necessity that they wanted to do it, they just couldn't even spare you a dollar. So now that you are on your way to millions, they're asking you for large lump sums, and you're like, you wouldn't even give me a dollar. You see how those tests come back to bite you in the ass, even if it's not the person that's actually testing you. It's the memory of what was done and what was not given. And when it comes back, it's crazy. But yeah, you made the decision and you're sticking with it. You made the decision and you're sticking with it. No longer going in circles with people who tried to jump ship when you needed them. No longer accepting the apology. You accept it to keep going. It's a part of your healing phase, but you don't accept it to where you allow them back into your life, and they know that. So now they can only watch you from afar, spy from you from afar, and only give gossip to what they know, which is not much, as you can see. Not much, because this was mostly, a lot of it was coming from you in retaliation of what they were saying about you. So they don't really know much. So I don't know what to tell you. But this is the gossip that's going on about you. They don't really know much. They're just going off of what was done in the past, a tiny bit of what's going on in the present, and wondering what else is going on in the present towards the future, because they don't know anything. They're spying on you, watching your social media, watching for any inkling towards what you got going on. But as long as you keep doing what you're doing, they won't ever figure it out. Alright, so let me go see your message from Spirit. Alright, so these are your messages from Spirit. Okay, we have the gossip that surrounds you is negative. They still stand and smile in your face. The people you saw are it. So if you envision someone, while I say the gossip that surrounds you is negative, those are the people that still smile in your face and stand and try to make you believe a facade, even though you're not believing it. Okay, those are the bullshitters. Alright, believe in yourself. Okay. If you already believe in yourself, continue. If you don't, you need to believe in yourself and put your best foot forward and go, all right? Better days are coming. Always remember that. Keep the hope alive, keep the faith alive, and watch it happen, all right? You could have been tapped out, but you chose you, and that's the wave, all right? Your kids matter more. Always remember that. Don't let anyone try to deter you from that, all right? When the person not only stands in their truth, but tells it to the world with no remorse/regret, then and only then will they feel the true momentum of power. And that's what you're doing, and that's why people are mad. They wanted you to be the sidekick forever. Sometimes you would want to be Batman. So instead of being Robin, they chose to be the Joker, which is your enemy, right? Messages from a higher power are coming into you. This can be from dreams, visions, songs, pictures, places, smells, candles, book, stories. Pay attention, because they're all coming in different forms, in different settings, and they're coming in fast, all right? The memories are no longer the same. Do you feel good when that is said, or bad? This is literally, this card came out in all of the piles, like every last pile. The memories are no longer the same. Do you feel good when that is said, or bad? Okay, so I'm gonna tell you how I told pile number 4, because the same interpretation did not come out for all the piles, but for pile number 3 and this pile, this is the interpretation that I'm getting. Sometimes the pain can be released, but since we're so comfortable in it, we tend to add other things that will hurt us in the same manner as the last situation, okay? So they may have hurt you and you may have released that pain. So instead of allowing the whole memory to just, flow away, or, disappear, we choose to hold on to it and just add something in its place, something just as equally as harmful as what the person originally did, and we can no longer let it go. So make sure that you're not adding things to situations in your memory that did not happen just to stay mad or feel the same pain that you've always felt for so long, because you're comfortable, you're used to feeling it, okay? Make sure you're not doing that, all right? It's just like your knee pain, you know. You hit your knee on something. It's not that it goes away quickly, but you become adjusted to that pain. You know, you adjust yourself to the pain because you got to get through whatever you got to get through with that pain. You know, sometimes we can be comfortable in it because we're so used to feeling it, and when it's gone, then it's like, well, now I don't feel nothing, so now I need to feel something else. You know. So just make sure that you're not adding anything to replace that pain so that you can continue feeling it because you're comfortable in it, all right? So I'm sorry about my kids, y'all. But I told you in the beginning. Anyway, if this really resonates, like, share, subscribe, also comment. If it doesn't still, like, share, subscribe, also comment. Thank you.